And welcome to today's live stream where we're going to be terraforming our snowman tent. We're going to build some really cool things today and try to get some good theme going with our tent that we've been building on YouTube, which contains our snowman. So we've got our snowman over there assembled. Yeah, some minor spoilers. Minor spoilers today, but I had to work on the tent a little ahead of time, so the video will go up on Tuesday where we build that section, but we gotta do some terraforming. So I want to give you guys kind of the grand scheme of things, try to get some grand scheme of things. Hey, Wells, what's up? So what we're gonna do is this little trail that kind of runs along here, that is going to become kind of a frozen river. So the frozen river is going to go kind of yonder down here. So let's just kind of wander ourselves down here a little bit. There we go. So as you can see, there's the roller coaster. And so the stream will kind of flow here and it'll go, I'm not exactly sure where once it leaves the waterfall right here, but it'll eventually kind of swim its way around over there. But what we want to do is have the origin point of the waterfall be the snowman's tent, you know, the runoff from the ice and the snowballs. I think that would be absolutely great. So, first things first, how do we get to the tent is the question. How do you think we're going to get to the tent? I have no idea. So, these are some ideas that I've been like trying to come up with. We could do a little bridge maybe, like a little like bridge that connects over there. We could do that. I'm actually lost in the forest at the moment. Kind of lost here. There we go. So, we could do it over there. We could also do maybe like a connecting bridge from here to there, but I think that might interfere with the waterfall that I want to make today that flows through here. So, the questions that must be answered that I don't have the answers for at the moment. But anyway, I want to get started here, and the one thing I did forget is a bucket of water. Very simple, but I did forget it. I did forget it very much so. So we're going to jump on back over here. I just stood on jelly. I'm so sorry. So sorry I just stood on your head. Oh, do I not have any buckets? I do have some buckets. Thank you, Mr. Bucket. Thank you. All right. Hey, Tippy. I'm just going to borrow some of your water. Nothing personal, just borrowing. Why'd you leave me? Come back. Why do you not want to be my buddy? Why is that bucket? That bucket just sprung out of my inventory. Is there anything I could just like kind of like get rid of? This is like totally done. Let me just grab the water. I'd rather have the water bucket than that. To be honest, I want the water bucket more than that. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna actually, let's see, my inventory is so full that I could really use like a chest in the actual project area. Let me go back one more time, everyone. One more time. We're going back here. We're going back. Let me go back. There we go. Actually, we're gonna go 2. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna start. Yeah, an ice bridge would be cool, Lizzie says. Ice. Yeah, like kind of, ooh. I like it. Now, don't be fooled by Jelly. Jelly may look cute. She's also very sneaky. And loves jelly snacks. And she'll trick you into giving her jelly snacks. So that's a thing you must be very wary of, is jelly snacks. Jelly's very fond of her jelly snacks. And if you give her too many jelly snacks, she gets the diarrhea. You gotta be very careful. But she'll give you those cute little eyes and she'll be like, "Can I have a jelly snack, Scar?" And I'm like, yes. And then it's all over. It's all over from there. All right, let's get the water going. So what I'm thinking, eventually we can add the ice in around the banks of the little river here. I think that'll look really, really cool once we get the ice kind of going. Build up just a little bit of snow here and there. I want the snow to actually be kind of in the shadowed areas of the lake. I don't want there to be like 100% snow throughout the ground. I just want little bits and pieces of snow here and there. Do I love The Office? Oh, I do very much love The Office. Very good show. Favorite episode was the dinner party. Definitely my favorite episode. See how like precise I was? I know that's my favorite episode. Like, you ask me what my favorite movie is, I'm just gonna hem and haw for about 20 minutes. But The Office, definitely one of my favorite TV shows. Best episode was that dinner party. Michael, he had that little ottoman at the end of the bed. Oh, cute little ottoman. That's actually my bed. Oh man, I love that. I love that. Okay, this is looking a little funky. Fix that. There we go. That's how we roll. You know what? Sometimes it's kind of nice to add a little bit of a flow. Like, you know, just add like a little bit of flow, not have it completely be stagnant. But for this case, I'm going to make it stagnant in this particular build here. So this is just the little river. I want to get the river done so that we can kind of work from it and then kind of work around the landscaping and stuff like that. All right, hold on one second. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hit the microphone. So sorry. I like destroyed everyone in this super duper awesome stream's ears. They're like, no, Scar, don't do it. Don't hit the mic. Don't hit the mic. No, not again. All right. Whoop. I thought I saw something over there, but no. Thought I saw something creepy. Something out to kill us. There we go. I feel like that's your guys' favorite jelly, is that one where she's just like looking up like, please, Scar, can I have a jelly snack? Please, Scar. Please. 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 Hey, Claire, what's up? What's up? Please, can I have a jelly snack? Rest in peace, headphone users. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yes, sirree. All right, let's add a little light to our little river here. So this is what I'm hoping this looks like. Let's take a look at how it... Oh, we just nearly missed it. Let's actually go... Let's make this a little bit deeper right here. And make it a little deeper right there. And then I want to get this piece over here. And then right there. Let's fix this one right here. Come on, come on. Flatten yourself out there. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. This will wash Bob away if he's down below here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. And then I want to actually fix this side right there. And that should smooth that out just a little bit more. Beautiful. That looks good. That looks good. I like the little bit of a current flowing right there. I'm going to actually close off that section. There we go. That's what I want. That is what I want. So we'll clean up the banks, make them a little bit nicer. I kind of like this mini waterfall right here. Let's fix that. Wonderful. And then we can kind of decide. Like, I feel like this could be a good starting point for a bridge. But let's actually move over here a little bit farther and see if there's anywhere else that would be a good start. Oh, we got to actually finish smoothing out here. Get this area all smoothed out. There we go. Looking beautiful. There we go. Get that all smoothed out, and then let's see, get that clear. Oh yeah, this area over here, kind of not sure what I want to do as it goes back there. I might, let me get this a little more smoothed out. I may or may not keep the waterfall going back there. I might kind of close this off. I haven't quite decided yet, because I want the origin point being the tent. It's kind of dark, sorry about that. Let me get a little light, going. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, beautiful. Awesome. And then we'll just put a little water there. A little water there. Very good, very good. And just kind of fill this in. There we go. Awesome. That's good for now. That's totally good for now. Let's fix any imperfections in it, like there. And then, of course, we're going to dig this down. So, you know, it's only 1 block deep at this point. But we'll kind of, you know, carve it out a little bit so it's a little deeper and not so kind of bland looking. And, of course, we're going to add lots of cool landscaping around it. But I think that's good for now. Let's actually set up our chest over here. There we go. Let's set up our chest, add just a bit of light. Beautiful. And then we'll set up our chest for now right here. We'll put all this guys in there. Awesome. And we'll take out our snow, get a little andesite action going on. Beautiful. All right, let's head up here. So spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Okay, so my idea here, let me actually get out the proper material. My idea is all this snow along here is melting into this river right here. So this is kind of a waterfall being run. I got no time for this in your bombs. Stop throwing your bombs. Get out of here. Go away. And I don't even want this. I don't even want this. You can have it back. You can have it back. But anyway, I'm totally missing the chat while I'm trying to explain this, so I'm totally sorry. But I want to explain this off a little bit here, make sure everybody's all up to speed. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of carve this out a little bit, okay? And then I want there to be kind of like ice, so if we can start to kind of incorporate a little bit of ice in here. And then, so this little thing we're going to build is so easy to build in creative. Because, you know, you can kind of step back, kind of get a good angle. You don't like something, you can knock it off real quick. But in this case, we're in survival, a little more difficult. I built the ice waterfall in our Skyrim build in creative, and I kind of want to do something like that, but it's going to be pretty difficult, so you have to help me. You have to help me, so keep an eye out, see where areas of improvement can be made. Definitely let me know. All right, there we go. And let's get this. Oh, that's carpet. That's carpet. That's not what we want. We want a little bit of this. There we go. Beautiful. Let me see about. Oh, I don't have a crafting bench, which is so unfortunate. Let's actually get the water going, and then we can kind of build off the water, similar to what we're doing with the lake. So I think that'd be cool. There we go. Look at how cool this area already looks, just with a plain little bit of water river built in. Like, you know, this is like the first stage of many stages of, you know, landscaping, but it already has like a nice look to it. Just gonna do one single waterfall source at this point. Just gonna start to do that, like get that going like right there. Just want to start getting to see where this kind of lines up and things of that nature. So what I like to do now, which is always kind of difficult in survival, so I don't usually do this on video, but I think a live stream will be fun, kind of show you guys some, hopefully a few tips and tricks about getting this waterfall to work. You may have broken Nightbot. Did Nightbot break again? Because it was broken yesterday and last week. Let me do a quick refreshy rush. It looks like Nightbot's working, kind of, maybe not. Yeah. Nightbot's kind of like taking a nap. Nightbot was up all night. I think Nightbot was up all night. There we go. Let me get a little bit more water. There we go. Let me get just a... Why do you not want to be in my inventory? Like, I've got a really nice inventory, and you just constantly just throw yourself out there. You just constantly throw yourself out there. There we go. Hey, Ivan, thanks for coming out. I appreciate you coming out, but bye, man. Goodbye, Ivan. All right, so let's add another source right there, and then I think I may add another one right here. Nice, and then we can kind of fill in around that. I think that'll look good. I think that'll look good for now. Should have put my chest a little closer to the tent. Should have done. I should have done. Should have done. All right, so let's put another torch right there. Beautiful. Okay, it's hunger time. Hungry Jacks. What's up, VOD? How are you? Nice singing. Well, I'm glad you like my singing. Very, very, very glad. Very glad. All right. Let's see here. Let me start to get this built up just a little bit more. There we go. So the waterfall is way too big down here at the bottom. So we got to kind of skinny it up a little bit. Kind of want to skinny her up a little bit here. So we're just going to try to get around here. See about getting this to be a little bit nicer looking. There we go. Come on, let's figure this out, Scar. Let's figure this out. We're going to have to get some scaffolding around the waterfall and just work off of that, because jumping into the waterfall is like totally inefficient. So inefficient. So we're going to back ourselves up here a little bit. We're going to build ourselves some nice little bit of scaffolding. Come on, come on. There you go, scaffolding. Come on. This will be so much easier. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. Okay. All right, let's see about getting some of this built off here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's going to be a good looking waterfall. That's going to be a good looking waterfall. There we go. Just get a little light built up. I might want to make this down there just a little skinnier. So let me jump down here one more time and then build up this bank just a little bit more. There we go. Get that kind of built up a little bit. We can always carve into this section here and then kind of cut back this a little bit. And I think that'll look good. Let me grab out some more dirt. And let's see. I'm actually going to go from... No. There we go. I just want to slowly cut that off. Beautiful. Very good. Very good. Yes, frozen waterfall. Technically not really frozen at the moment, but it will be. It will be. It will be. Definitely will be a little more frozen eventually. All right. And then we'll add some stones and things. See? You can see it right here. A little bit frozen. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little. Just a little. There we go. So what I'm thinking is it gets a little less frozen as it goes down. What are your thoughts on that? So as it's, slowly working its way down, down the hill, it starts to thaw out a little bit because it's getting a little bit farther away from the source up at the top. Thoughts? Thoughts? Good idea? Not a good idea? Let me know. Let me know. I'm thinking recently about a good emoticon would be like something like A and B, just a simple A and B, like choice A, choice B. That would be cool. All right, slowly add this piece over here. Hey, that's a magic block. There it goes. Lagging block there for a second. Oh, you know what would look amazing? You know what would look absolutely amazing? I have an idea. Let's go get a few items. Let me drop off a little bit of the random stuff that we're not going to be needing at the moment. Let me get a little bit out of the way. Awesome. All right, let's go and see about getting some stained glass. Totally want to put a little stained glass in there. Scar's live! Yeah, yes sirree. You're so pumped right now. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, if I try to pronounce your name, I would fail, and it would be sad, and I would feel bad. Because, as everyone knows, I usually always pronounce everyone's name. There we go. Is that enough stained glass? That's not a lot, actually. Let's see about adding a little bit more. Let's grab a little bit more. Let's see, we grab you. And then, do I have some dyes? I should have some dyes up here. Okay, there's some cyan, but I would like some light blue. I'd like some light blue. I was pretty sure I had some light blue. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll just use this. Do I have any in here? I was positive I had some light blue. And I know where there's some, but it would take us like 10 minutes to go and get. And it would be like totally not worth it. There we go. I mean, that's going to be okay. That's going to be fine. Do I live stream every Sunday? I try to live stream every Saturday and Sunday. We do the roller coaster on Saturday, and we do some survival-based builds lately on our Sundays. No, I've never built really anything of any size or anything decent in the Nether, and I've never been to the end. So I've just never been to the end in Scarland. Never been there. Never been there. Totally should, but it's just something I have never done. There we go. See, the problem with doing the glass here is you can see the dirt below, and it's kind of like, not really a big fan of that. Unless, we went down here, and then for every, block we did, we put like a snow block down here. Which, I mean, is totally doable, and I think it would actually look nice. But, yeah, you never know. I'm not sure about that. Maybe if we did a darker block like that, that's not that bad looking. That's not that bad. We could also, kind of really dig down here and really get fancy and add more snow under each one of these. And then that'll kind of give us that ice effect a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's a lot of work to kind of like cut out each one of these, kind of do that, but I feel like it could be worth it. We don't have a ton of glass, so don't want to just waste a bunch of it if it's not going to be great. I mean, we have a lot of glass, but not in this area of Scarland. That's the problem with a lot of resources in Scarland. I've got a lot of resources, but they're all scattered about. So I'm always like kind of looking around and stuff like that. Hey, Zombie Extreme, what's up, man? Okay, anyway, let's get back to work. All right, let's see here. So far, I think it's looking okay. I feel like there just needs to be a lot more action going on down here. So let's think about getting some more ice built in under the water. I think that'll look nice. I think that'll look nice. So how is your weekend going? How is your weekend going, everyone? My weekend's tired. My weekend's been tired. I've been trying to readjust my sleep schedules and stuff like that, and trying to do that. Trying to be a little less tired and a little more productive, if you will. So that's kind of been my goal the last couple days. Trying to do some readjustments and things of that nature. But then they put House of Cards out, and then I must watch it, and then I stay up late, and that's not a good thing because I'm trying to readjust my my sleep schedule. So they try to sabotage me. Netflix does with their fancy House of Cards and their Kevin Spacey and all that good stuff. Yes, I did hear about what happened at Disneyland Twisted. Crazy thing. Small World, scaffolding. Renovations taking place for the 60th anniversary. Small World up in a blaze. Up in a blaze. I haven't actually seen anything today about it, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. Like the pictures, fire just ruined all over Small World's facade. It was like the saddest thing you've ever seen. So hopefully there wasn't too much damage, but yeah, Small World was ablaze. Small World was ablaze. There was embers flying everywhere and stuff. It was sad. It was sad. Poor Small World. Poor Small World. That actually happened recently at Disney World. It happened in the their ride. That's the new one, the Seven Doors Mine Train. Yes. An ember fell onto it, where they have some fake trees and fake plants, and then it melted them all. So they're all melted up there. But Small World has scaffolding. Scaffolding is life. Scaffolding all over it because they're renovating the facade, and ember from a firework got on it, and it went up. House of Cards is amazing. House of Cards is amazing. House of Cards is amazing. Okay, I am here for a particular reason, and please surrender in again. All crafting tables. Thank you. I'll be moving on. Color Man, you got Forces Unleashed too. Awesome. I always wanted to play those. Okay, hold on one second. Hold that thought. Waterfall. It shouldn't be 3 blocks. It should be, I think we need to skinny that up a little bit right there, make it a little more narrow, and then have it widened up just a teensy bit down here. See how it's it doesn't look natural. It doesn't have a natural feel to it. So yeah, so more work to do. More work to do. More work, more work. There's always more work to be done here. More work, as always. So let's think about kind of narrowing this up a little bit. Let's think about this. There we go. Kind of get this into an orientation that we want it to. There we go. Let's think about right here. Narrow that section right there. And then we'll back up a little bit. We'll back up a little bit and see how that looks. Okay, all right, we're getting there. This section, as you can see, it flows through this area. That needs to be taken away. I think that'll help it give a little bit more realistic feel to it a little bit. There we go. And yeah, and I forgot to mention, thank you guys so much once again for the 5,000 followers yesterday. That was amazing. That took me by surprise. And that was just unbelievable. So thank you so much. I forgot to mention that today. The support you guys give the channel and myself is just absolutely amazing. So Definitely wanted to thank you guys one more time. Did I build all the terrain myself? Monkeycraft asked. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All the good old terrain. All the good old terrain. That's why I want to do more live streams, so you guys can kind of see the process a little bit more. So you guys can kind of see that process a little more. So what were we talking about a moment ago? We were thinking about getting this section right here a little bit more kinked off, if you will. There we go. So slowly, slowly narrow the water along here. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think that's gonna eventually look good. Eventually. It's tough. It's tough to kind of get, especially what I didn't do was a really good groundwork for the waterfall, like carve out the terrain a little bit. We did that for the waterfall over by the fishing cabin, and we had great success with that. We didn't do a great job in this particular waterfall about laying down a good foundation for the water to kind of flow within. So that's kind of our pitfall with this one right now, and that's why we're having to do so much extra little legwork here to try to, you know, kind of get this to look a little bit more natural. But we'll figure it out. We'll get this going. We'll get this going. This piece that kind of flows over here kind of needs to stop. We could always, you know, what we could do also is just cut the water off and then kind of work from it from here. You know, we could just turn the water off for a little bit and then let it flow once we've kind of adjusted it. I feel like that might be a good decision to make. So let's actually hop up here and let's kind of kink the water flow off. There we go. That didn't do anything. There it goes. Awesome. So now we kind of know where the water is going to flow, and now we can kind of work unhindered by the water for a little bit. Let's actually sleep the net away because I feel like, yep, there he is. There's good old Bob. Good old Bob. Hey, Bob, what's up, man? Coming over to join me? How about you not? How about you not? You do your building inspecting in someone else's world. You know who I think? Bob, you should go and visit's world? Claire's world. Yeah. Somebody always does the team Bob. Totally open for a Bob visit, right? There's Stud. There's Stud. There's Stud. Hey Stud, what's up? See, Team Bob. I totally knew it. Totally knew it. Totally knew it. Haha, wonderful. All right, let's see here. Oh, hey, that's actually, it looks kind of funky dunky at the moment, but I feel like once we get some more work done on this, it'll like totally look awesome. So let's do that. Let's get that work going. All right, get that work going here. Awesome. And then kind of work these little rocks like that. There we go. This will look great. It'll look like a nice little kind of rock cliff, and that will look very, very nice. So let's actually jump up here a little bit. There we go. And then I want to kind of shimmy it up a little bit, like we talked about before, kind of narrowing it, trying to get some of the some of that going a little bit. There we go. And yeah, so then let's kind of carve out the dirt here, and then we can add some stone back here, which should look pretty nice, actually. There we go. And yeah, I'm actually, oh, he's still over there, isn't he? Still over there. Well, he's turning. He's partially turned. Yep, he turned. He's coming on over. He's going to be over here soon. So I haven't built a waterfall in a while, and I totally remembered an awesome way of doing it just now. Totally remember. So we're gonna switch gears just a smidge bit and get that going. So what we're gonna do too is once it kind of flows to right here, we're gonna do more of a vertical fall into the ground here. I think that'll look really cool. That's kind of what the waterfall was missing. You know, it kind of had a gentle slope. What I kind of want to see is a more vertical drop in the waterfall. I love my waterfalls. I love my waterfalls. Here we go. So we got to make sure, this is what it needed. It needed just a little bit more groundwork before we actually started the flow. So it'll have this kind of drop right here. I think that's what's going to really make this waterfall look nice. and what it didn't have originally, why we were kind of like, needs work. There we go. Oh, Steve, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, waterfalls are a little tricky, but once you kind of get the hang of it a little bit, and kind of just think of it as, try to envision kind of like the natural flow. You just try to kind of envision it, kind of like, where's the water going to hit when you kind of lay the groundwork like this. So I kind of wanted to, you know, come off of there and then go vertical, and then hit here where it kind of crashes into the rock a little bit, and then flows into the river from here. And then we'll kind of open this up just a little bit there. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Awesome. And then we'll just finish this up a little bit. And yeah, it's always good to kind of go back behind here and add just a little bit of rock. And then, you know, you can get real fancy later on, you know, adding different andesites and other stones like that. There we go. Looking super fancy. There we go. Let me just switch that. Sure. Beautiful. Awesome. And then we'll just kind of dig out some of this right here, looking fancy, fancy, fancy pants. Yeah, if you guys want, we could take a little break and go later to look at some of the other waterfalls in Scarland. If you want, if you so want, we could definitely look at the cool waterfall that we built for the fishing cabin project. There we go. Awesome, beautiful. Cool. And then we'll just dig that out. Looking good. Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Static Paths, thank you so much for subscribing. Hopefully you like that little announcement. Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. Thank you for supporting the stream. I really appreciate it. Sub hype. Now you got access to the Jelly Emoticon. The prized possession. The Jelly Emoticon. Oh, that's funny. There we go. Looking good. All right, get that up there like that. Awesome. And then we can kind of dig out this right here. Sadpad, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos also. Now you got that jelly. Now you got that jelly emoticon. The prize jelly. It seems like you know, I think Bob's the most popular. I'm gonna check. I found a place where you can check statistics on those, and I want to see which one is the most popular. There we go. Looking super awesome. There we go. And yeah, subscribing really does help the stream. It really does help out the stream. The next thing I need to do is figure out a better background and lighting for the stream. That's what I'm working on right now, is try to get like a nicer kind of lighting. As you can see, I've got the spots again, the lighting spots, kind of driving me crazy. So I'm thinking about putting like a reflector up there and trying to fix that up a bit. But yeah, thank you so much. All right. All right, there we go. Looking fancy, it's time to take a look from a distance. Trying to jump up there, to my peril. Okay, there we go. It's starting to get there. See how we need to slowly work the stone around to create the cliff, and then I want to make the snow kind of thicker at the top that looks like it's kind of flowing down a little bit. Yeah, a lot of people have gone the way of the green screen. The only problem is it's kind of tight behind me, and just trying to figure out how to actually arrange that. It's kind of the question. All right, let's see. I like where we're going here. Definitely like where we're going. There we go. Another thing I want to add to the stream too is, like, instead of just taking a full-on break like from the stream, I would like to maybe just play some music and kind of give my like voice a break for a little bit. So add some music, but I've never played any actual music on the stream before. Look, we need some more smoothstone. So I've been trying to look for, you know, of course, streamable music that can be played. So of course, if you guys have any suggestions, definitely let me know of streamable music. So, you know, royalty-free type music that's allowed to be streamed. And definitely let me know. You could send me a message on the Twitch messages. That would be much appreciated because, like I talked about before, I have like no good taste in music, and so I want you guys to help me with that. All right, because I think that would be nice to have that in the background. So I think, for the most part, I think the stream is getting put together pretty well. It's taken me, of course, a long time, but I think we're getting all the little parts together that make the stream nice. I think, at least. Hope. It's up to you to decide, really, in the end, but I at least hope it's starting to get there. At least looks a little more professional each week. We try to do a new thing each week, kind of getting it a little bit better each time. There we go. I mean, some of you guys have been here from the very beginning. Steve, and Bulls, and Jack, and Ivan, and I'm missing lots of people, but you know, some of you guys have been here from the beginning, so hopefully you've seen a slight improvement in quality over the time. There we go. Awesome. Slowly getting this cliff built. Terraforming takes a long time. It takes a long time, and it takes a lot of resources. A lot of resources. But I always find it to be very rewarding in that it really enhances your build. It really makes it go just that one extra step up. There we go. Slowly filling this area in there. And do you guys like the earlier time? I've been trying to stream just a little bit early so that so it's a little more open for everybody around the world. It's a little earlier in the day. So let me know if that's better or if that's worse, if that's harder. I've been trying to stream maybe about 2 hours earlier or so, about 2 hours earlier on the weekends. So I'd like to get your guys' feedback on that to see how we're doing on that regard. Build an ice cave. Ooh, I like that. Maybe through the waterfall. So you walk through the... Oh, I hit the microphone. Why am I doing that today? Why am I doing that today? But yeah, that's kind of cool. A little ice cave back here. We do have a little ice cave under there, just a small one, but that'd be kind of cool to kind of connect it through under the waterfall. Maybe even a little secret little hideout there. That'd be cool. That would definitely be pretty cool. So one thing to make this look a little bit better and a little more jagged rock, if you will, is to definitely add some cobblestone here or there. Definitely try to add a little bit of cobblestone. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured it would be a little easier for you, a little earlier. It's pretty, yeah. It's a little early here, but I think it'll be better. There we go. Wonderful. And then kind of work this side over here. Nice. Get that done. Uh-oh. You heard it right. It's the jelly. It's the jelly. Awesome. All right. I kind of want to take a look at what this looks like from a distance at this point, because I feel like we surrounded the area all nice and fancy-like. So let me just jump up here. There we go. And then let's sleep the night away. So we're going to sleep the night away, and then we will take a look at that from a distance. All right, Creeper Gate up. Creeper Gate up. Very cool. Very cool. Now, that little thing didn't pop up. Did we get a new subscriber? We did. Nikolai Jamie, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
There it is. I was waiting for that. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. Really do. Wow, this is starting to look good. I'm actually like fairly pleased. Fairly pleased with the design so far. It's looking super good. All right, here we go. And we're gonna pop on over here. There we go. I laugh every time I hear that. Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is Captain Sky here in the cockpit, and I want to welcome you aboard. I want that, like fan art wise. You guys are looking for any fun ideas? I want like a I don't know. Would it be a sailing ship that the USS Good Times, or is it a starship? Like the Starship Enterprise. What do you guys think it would be? What's the USS Good Times? Like maybe a Zeppelin? Hot air balloon or a Zeppelin? I think that would be great. I think a Zeppelin would be cool. Like me just like piloting like a Zeppelin, the USS Good Times Zeppelin. Oh, that's great. I think that would be super funny. That would be super funny. Okay. Let's see about getting ourselves moving here a little bit. And we have another new subscriber, and I feel like I'm going to totally fail this name, but it's a service I do provide. It's a service I do provide.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Totally gonna fail that name. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So that's what I make up for failing people's names when I try to say them. Is I got like the little ticker at the top and then the little announcement. But thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. I want to get on that Zeppelin. I really do. Okay, let's take a look at the top here. We've kind of neglected this up here a little bit. It's looking okay. Let's grab out our crafting bench. I'm going to drop that bad boy down, and I'm going to get out a little snow. A little bit of snow. Little bit of snow. Like, I totally don't know how to pronounce that name, and it's making me really mad. But thank you so much. All right. And now, why exactly can we not place snow on top of ice? Like, why is that not a thing? Like, I feel like some of the best sledding ever is when ice is there and there's the snow. Like, that's like totally perfect. Savvy. Okay, I get it. All right, savvy. That's awesome. Thank you so much. But you know, mispronouncing words is just a service that I do provide everyone. It's part of the package of Scar. It's part of the package. Savicus. Oh, okay, that's awesome. I like that name actually. That's really cool. That's cool. There we go. Very dyslexic. Words kind of move around, and I'm thinking like some crazy things. It's just a whole deal. I always struggle with dyslexia. Very, very, very bad. Very bad. There we go. And put that right there. There we go. Wonderful. But this is feeling kind of cool. Oh, spoilers. Spoilers just happened. So sorry. I apologize, but you guys are probably wanting to actually see what the spoilers are actually. So, all right, now I'm going to cut this back just a little bit, and I'm going to kind of go back here, and I'm going to fill this in with a little bit of snow. There we go. Very cool. And then I'm going to add a little ice here and there just to give it that extra nice feel. Very cool. Oh, hey, you go away. Awesome. So what games are you guys playing? What games are you playing right now besides Minecraft? What other games? Let me know. For me, playing a little H1Z1. Playing a little H1Z1. And of course, we're doing the Prison Architect and the Forest. But I haven't really done any videos on H1Z1. But I've been playing that, loving that, Stud and I. But Berry Bandits. So if you're on our server, which I think it's called Corazon. So if you're on that server and somebody pulls up in a vehicle next to you, and there you go, drop all your berries, and we have no problems with you. And if you don't drop any berries, well, I may have to take you out. It's a problem, but I need to have all the blackberries, so that's a thing. That's a thing. I must take out all the non-berry holding people. See, to survive in Corazon, you must provide me with berries, and then that was your ticket to success. I really like that game. It's a lot of fun. It can be really frustrating too. It can be really, really frustrating. It can be horribly frustrating, especially like when you constantly die. But I feel like my skill level is improving a little bit. I think Stud can probably contest to that, maybe. Slight improvement in skill level. Slight improvement. Slight improvement. GTA 4 and The Sims 4. Interesting. Interesting. Blackberry Bandits. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's cool. Anybody playing Prison Architect? Because that's one of the games I'm playing right now, and that's fun. Like, I don't know how in the world like building a prison would be so much fun, but it is. And I feel like my prisoners are kind of picky for being in jail, don't you think? Like they're all kind of like demandy and stuff like that. And I feel like if they're in jail, they could probably kind of tone that demandiness down a little bit. But I really like it. You could tell me what's going to happen in the next few weeks? Are you interesting? Interesting. Are you a mind reader? I want to know. Dark Souls 2. Interesting. A lot of GTA out there. A lot of GTA. Are you guys getting pumped for the heists? I totally am. I totally am. I really, really hope my brother can maybe jump on a little bit and play. I think that would be really fun. I don't know if we'll be able to do any videos wise, but that would be really cool if we could. I think definitely doing some heists on GTA would be a lot of fun with my brother and my friends. Kind of get a crew together, maybe do some videos. That might be pretty fun. Might be pretty fun. We've been waiting for heists for so long, haven't we? How long have we been waiting for heists? Like, yes, Prison Architect will come out on the Wednesday and the Friday, I believe, of this week. What kind of music do I like? I mainly like movie soundtracks, things like that. Unfortunately, the things that I want to play on the stream are things that can't be played on the stream, like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, things like that. Here we go. Like I talked about before, I got no taste in music, so that's why I need you guys to help me. Need your guys' opinions and music preferences to help me find some stuff to play during the stream when I need to kind of rest my voice. I should get Forces Unleashed. Is there a PC variant of it? That'd be pretty cool if there was. I'd be totally in on that. There we go. Beautiful. All right, what are your thoughts on maybe jumping in and seeing what the waterfall looks like at this point? Let's flow a little water down there, clear out that, bring up a little buckets. Awesome. Favorite movie soundtrack? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's got to be between Imperial March and Jurassic Park. Definitely between those two. Throw in The Hook, classic movie from the early 90s. Hook, it starred, of course, Robin Williams as Peter Pan. That had a really great movie soundtrack too. But I think it's got to be between Imperial March and Jurassic Park. I feel like if Scarland had a theme song, it would so be Jurassic Park. It would so be Jurassic Park. Dun 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 dun. We expect no expense here in Scarland. I wish I had my Jurassic Park mug. Looking good, looking fancy, looking fancy. I would like there to be a little something right there. Or it could kind of flow out this way a little bit more. But heck, I think we're actually getting there a little bit. Hook was 91. Okay, there we go. Oh, I knew it was the early 90s. I was thinking like 80s, but I kind of feel like it wasn't. Kind of think it wasn't. So yeah. All right. Oh, I want to see Jurassic World 2 so much. So much. Favorite game soundtrack? Ooh, I would have to say that is gotta be Uncharted. It's gotta be Uncharted with a close second. There's actually one score from Killzone that was really, really cool. It was really cool. Not like a super popular game, but Killzone 1 was actually, no, Killzone 2 actually, on the PS3 was, I really liked that game, and I really actually wasn't too bad at it either. That soundtrack, I love that soundtrack. There was one in particular on there that was really good. Killzone 3, some of the more recent ones, like I wasn't like a huge fan of them. Wasn't a huge fan. There we go. Favorite celebrity? I have absolutely no clue. I don't know. Does John Lasseter count as a celebrity? I don't know. If he does, that's my favorite celebrity. There we go. Awesome. Beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful. Very cool. I don't know if you're unfamiliar who John Lasseter is. He's the creative genius behind Pixar. And you should look up his office. Type John Lasseter's Pixar office. It's a sight to be held. It's a sight to be held. Cool choices. None of my choices are anything probably anyone agrees with. Favorite movie line? Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know exactly what my favorite movie line is, but I'm definitely going to point out something that John Hammond said in Jurassic Park. Disneyland was not open in '62, or whatever the date he said it was. And Pirates of the Caribbean didn't open with Disneyland. He was so wrong. So wrong. Favorite SpongeBob character? I mean, it's so easy, but I've always really liked SpongeBob, but I feel like that's too easy. I would say, gosh, Plankton was great. Is Plankton still on there? Because he was an excellent character. Patrick was always good, but I've got to say it's probably Squidward. Squidward always made me laugh with his clarinet and all that good stuff. So I've always liked SpongeBob, but SpongeBob's kind of an easy answer. So I'd probably say, what's his name? SpongeBob's good old neighbor with that clarinet. It's probably because he kind of reminded me of my older brother. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. And why are you here? You are not supposed to be there. I will remove you. Team Squidward, yep. Yeah, Disneyland opened in '55. Disney World opened in 70. I don't know why 74 comes to mind. Sometime in the early 70s. Can't quite remember. I always forget Disney World facts because I'm more of a Disneylander. More of a Disneylander. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling good about this. I'm ready to let the floodgates open. I want to see some awesome flooding going on here. Squidward is an NPC in Minecraft. Good old Squidward. Good old Squidward. This is going to be an excellent spot, I think, right here. Going to let that flow down there. And I think we've gotten ourselves something super cool. But we need to do some more scaffolding so I can get a better look at this. Okay, we're down to one block, which is kind of a bummer. That's not what we want. We want something a nice 2 to 3 block wide waterfall, so we'll just make some slight adjustments to that. There we go, looking fancy. Oh, it was 71. Okay, I'm liking that. I just feel like it needs just an extra little bit of something. Just needs a little extra something. Favorite TV show? That's a good one. Man, I love Lost. The first 2 seasons, oh my gosh, I would count down the days to Lost. And then it really dropped off. So I would say maybe Lost, probably House of Cards and Breaking Bad are my top 3 shows. Lost, Breaking Bad, and House of Cards probably. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see. Let's actually work on the bottom section. I'd like to keep the water flowing now at this point. Try to keep things flowing at this point, and then we'll go from there a little bit. I'm thinking about, let's jump up here a little bit. We'll cut that right there. Ooh, no. No. I don't like that. I'm going to take that down. Taking that down. I'm taking that down. Let's see. There we go. Get rid of that. Let's see. There we go. Let's think about getting her right there. Still trying to kind of figure this out. I got a vision in my head, and I'm sure you guys are the same way. Like, you got it, and then you got a vision. You got that vision in your head, and you're still kind of struggling to try to find where that spot is that you want that to go. And it's like, gets you. You're like, let's jump up there again, and then we'll see about that. Did I ever see Once Upon a Time? That's the show on ABC with all like the all the fairy tales and stuff. Yeah, that's a good show. That's a good show. Yeah, that sounds great, Daniel. For the Scar thing, I've tried something similar, but the problem is, you have to. The VOD accounts can only be 28 by 28. There is a 56 and there's a 56 by 56 and a 112 by 112, but they only really use, I think, the 28 by 28. And to try to like write out Scar mistake, I've been trying, and it's like it doesn't look right when it's like squeezed down to 28 by 28. But if anybody has a better skill of trying to make that work, like definitely let me know. Let me see what you got, or any tips on how to make that look better. Like I've been literally trying to make a Scar mistake emblem, and it's like just it's got the best of me like multiple times. So that's why we have so many jellies. Everybody likes a good jelly once in a while, right? Everybody likes a little jelly. Everybody likes a little jelly, right? I'm kind of liking that. I'm actually going to extend this out just a little bit. I might even throw a little purple in here. Might even just throw a little purple in here. Looking fancy. Might even throw like a little piece of purple there just to give it a little bit of placement. There we go. Oh yeah, that's cool. So thinking about kind of the rest of this project, it might even be cool to even have like a smaller separate waterfall going off another angle. Could definitely think about doing something like that too. All right, let's grab out some more stone. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I actually haven't seen the new season of Once Upon a Time. Whatever the current season on Netflix is, that's my season. I don't watch TV. Like I don't watch TV. So when something appears on Netflix, then I'm up to date. I'm all ready. But I feel like it fits perfect with me because I'm usually always like a certain amount of time behind everything. So it just works out perfect for me. Always behind. Always behind. There we go. Just getting the final little cliff pieces built in here. There we go. See, it's like a lot of my builds in Minecraft, like I come up with it and then it's like months before I actually ever get it built. There we go. Netflix happiness. Rainy Rose says, that's very true. That's very true. That's very true. But I recently got Amazon Prime, which there's some cool stuff on there too. There's some cool stuff on there. I watched all the Band of Brothers series, which those are absolutely amazing. And I was watching The Americans too, which is interesting. That's a good one too. There we go. There we go. And then we'll just put that along there. Looking fancy, looking fancy. Kind of looks like the ice is kind of like slurping around. Yeah, CT Bowls. Amazon Prime is goof. Yes. It's awesome. I just learned. See, I'm always behind in everything. I'm finally like learning the ways of the Amazon Prime. Like it's only taken me like 3 years. Hey, monkey man. There we go. Awesome. And then let me jump down here. What is my last seen movie? That's a good question. Whoa, hey, got an explosion of ice here. Explosion of ice. I'm actually trying to think. I've actually watched a lot of TV lately. What was my last movie I watched? Wow, that's kind of sad that like I could tell you all of my TV shows that I've been watching, but I totally don't know what the last movie it was I watched. I know I do have a Netflix DVD or Blu-ray, whatever it is, of the Lego movie to watch because I'm always behind in everything, still haven't seen that. Mini Scar mistakes. Mini Scar mistakes. Many Scar mistakes have occurred today. But that's the thing with terraforming. You can make a lot of mistakes. It really doesn't matter. I know, and I know. Hero 6 is on my list. I feel like it'll probably be summer by the time I watch it. But it's on the list. Believe me. Big Hero 6 is on that list. You know, I think I remember the last movie I watched. You guys are going to laugh. It's either Christmas Vacation or Frozen. Sometime around Christmas I watch those. Oh, the monument. Yes, I did look at that. That looked like a lot of fun actually. There we go. Just try to make sure the mountain kind of flows a little bit better through here. Makes it look a little bit nicer around there. But yeah, I think we're actually getting somewhere at this point. Finally kind of getting somewhere at this point. So that's awesome. You have an animation degree? I mean, I wish you the absolute best of luck. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, you could when you get your job at Disney Animation, they'll have their brand new building will be built. Or not so much a brand new building, but it's getting renovated, the Hat Building. They're renovating that building. Any particular animation studio or animation house that you're thinking about applying for? All right, let's stop, have some food here, have some food. Awesome, there we go. And let's swap that back over there. I got a lot of dirt built up here now. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I mean, there's a lot more work to be, especially at the top where I kind of want to add a lot more snow and kind of rock and things of that nature up there. But I definitely think it's getting there. It's got potential. It's got potential of being cool. It's not 100% there, but like I said, we're working on it. Oh yeah, Pixar would definitely be, Pixar would definitely be my dream too. And Blizzard, working in the game industry, there's a lot of good stuff there too. A lot of good stuff. Okay. Yeah, well, after visiting Pixar, like that place is just, there's a good vibe in the building. I've been to DreamWorks too, which is nice too, but Pixar has just there's something about that place. All right, let me just add just a few little bits of extra color around here. There we go. Add that right there. Yeah, that's looking good. Looking good, like frozen ice. Did we ever build a snowy mountain? No, we will eventually. We will. Ice pillars. Do you mean those like that biome that has that is so true. Pixar hires for a long-term employee, whereas a lot of the majority of the other ones, it's just kind of like project's done, you're out of here. Yeah, that's why I would prefer to work somewhere where I could have a long-term employment and work there instead of somewhere it's just like by project. But sometimes you don't have a choice, but yeah, Pixar hires for the long term, which is a good thing. Okay, let's see. Let's work on the banks a little bit. Let's swap it up a little here, change up things a bit, and let's work on the banks a little bit. Let's see. There we go. There we go, wonderful. And then get that going along here. There we go. This is the kind of thought I had, is to kind of really kind of beef up the tops up here. And then I think that'll look nice. It'll give it a little bit more presence. I think if we just kind of make a little design like this, just give it a little more height like that, I think that'll start to give it that feel that we want. There we go. And then let's see, where's my snow? Did I use up all my snow? I did. There we go. Cool. Watch the the honest trailer for Lion King on YouTube. I want to see that. Somebody should send that to me on Twitter. I love those things. Those are so good. The most recent one I saw was for Top Gun, which that one was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm sorry, Ice Block, but you gotta go. I loved you. We had good times together, but it's time for you to go. There we go. Sweet. Swoop around here and just kind of work on that a little bit. Sweet. That's interesting. A lot of studios in Canada and Germany. Yeah, Pixar did close down their studio in Canada, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they did. That one like specialized in, if I believe correct, it was commercials and some shorts and theme park work or whatever. But then they kind of consolidated after The Good Dinosaur had its issue. There we go. And get that right around there like so. Awesome. Okay, sweet. I've got to move you. I'm going to move you down the line a little bit. Kind of move you down the line a little bit. There you go. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Get that going right there. And then just kind of work on this a little bit over here. There we go. So hopefully this is kind of what I wanted, to kind of get the bank up here looking a little nicer. So it looked a little scrawny, a little unnatural. Okay, all right, I'm looking from down here. This part is where we need to work next. Kind of need to work on this side right over here. So let's work over here. All right, let's see. Do we have enough cookies and cream blocks? Oh, we do. If I knock this out, am I gonna die? No, good. There we go. Nice. Too much diorite? Yes. When we kind of get the banks how I want them, I'm going to come back in here and then add a little ice, a little snow, a little more stone. But I want to get the diorite down as the base of the design, and then from there I will come through and kind of replace, the different blocks and add new stuff. Yeah, definitely. We'll take a look at the fishing cabin. I wanted to show you guys that waterfall too. So yeah, I will definitely do that. All right, let's see about getting that over there. Come on, there you go. And we're kind of running out of diorite anyway because I don't have a ton of this because I've taken most of it and converted it into andesite. Okay, do we have any snow? Yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. There we go. Sweet. And then we'll kind of work our way along here a little bit eventually, but I kind of want to work just on the front right now. There we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to check this real quick, kind of build up this a little bit more right here. Nice. And then let's see, let's bring that down there like that. And then we'll jump over here, click on that, and then go bam. And maybe a boom. What do you think? A boom there? That's a little close to the tent. That's a little close. Let's keep that area a little more open. No, we're good. The snow won't melt. We're good. As long as we keep the lights away from the ice, we'll be good. I so need a bridge. I need a little workman from Prison Architect. I need those guys on here. I need those little guys. Like the little green men from Toy Story. Okay. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Lots of little finishing work need to be done, but slowly getting there. We're like kind of getting there. Slowly kind of getting there. All right, let's get some scaffolding going. When was the last time I died in Minecraft? It was at the start of the roller coaster project for Scarland in particular. I was getting some additional XP by attacking some mobs, and that didn't really go well. Didn't really go well at the end, and I died then. But that's the last time actually I've died in Scarland. So it's been like 2 months. So it's been a little while. But yeah, you put me on a new world where I don't have fancy armor and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a lot. There we go. There we go. And just fill in this section over here. There we go. So yeah, we're slowly adding some additional, detail in here, slowly kind of covering up a little bit of the diorite just so it's not like too crazy. So we need to work a little bit more on the upper level here. So let me swap that out and start working our way up here a little bit more. I have posted quite a bit to Instagram. Actually, I haven't posted anything recent. The last thing we posted was the Jelly Mobile. I did a hyperlapse of Jelly on my wheelchair, and we were like zipping around. That was actually the last thing I think I've posted recently. There we go. And just add just a little side color there. Looking good, looking fancy. And cut that out just a little bit. And then I would like to add a little more ice in this section. I would love to have a little packed ice, but finding something like that in Scarland is just next to impossible, unfortunately. There we go. Finding really anything, a mesa biome, I just kind of gave up on the thought of having one of those babies. It's just probably not going to happen, unfortunately. Scarland is just too old, and I mean, we haven't even found a village. We've never found a village in this world. Not one single village. Not even a single village. Go. Nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And it looks like it's nighttime. It's time to go to sleep. Keep Bob away. Keep Bob away. Yes. There we go. Close. Oh, hey, close that. There we go. Did I invent the word scaffolding? No. No, scaffolding's a term for like, hey, Tippy, easy. You build it on the side of like something you're building and it gets you access to it. You just saw the Instagram where Jelly's zipping around, yeah. I know, we should just build our own village. If they're not going to give me a village, I don't even want any part of their villages anyway. I'm trying to get the diorite that we've dropped. Like, I'm trying to, like, swoop it up. There we go. There you are. Give me that. Give me that back. Thank you. Hey, Rainy Rose. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. How will we get the workers for the roller coaster? We're actually going to try to cure. We're going to actually try to cure the villagers, the ones that look like Squidward. We can use a golden apple, some potion, and then voila, we've got ourselves some villagers. Got ourselves some villagers. So I'm going to stop working on this section, and I'm going to kind of move my way on over here. Trying to find a good spot to like get a new scaffolding up here. There we go. Okay, all right. A lot of diorite up here, a lot of diorite. So let's kind of work on maybe connecting our scaffolding to it from here, and then we can kind of fix that. Okay, there we go. Looking good, looking good, looking good. So let's see about taking some of this down just a little bit. There we go. Get some of that taken down, and then we can insert a little bit of smooth stone. There we go. Get that along here. Looking fancy, looking fancy. Let's see. Let's come back up to here. And then let's take out this piece here, and then we'll add some snow back here. There we go. Oh, we're almost out of snow. We're almost out of snow. Do we have something back here we can put to make that look a little nicer? We just put a little andesite. There we go. And then we can kind of connect that to there. That'll look good. Here. Nice. Okay. And then I'll just maybe stick just a couple extra pieces here and there. Awesome. Let's open that up. Put one right there. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Let me grab out the scaffolding one more time. And I want to cut some of this down and add just some plain smooth stone here. There we go. There we go. Slowly kind of working the design in there. There we go. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, let's see how we're doing so far. It's looking good. This section right here is a little funny too, so we'll kind of slowly and see if we can enhance upon this area right here. Let's see about extending this out a little bit. Let's go up at the top here and see this piece. I want to move that closer to the edge. There we go. Awesome. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. It's all just trial and error, trying to find what you want. This is why it's like so hard to terraform in survival. It just takes a long time. Just takes a long time. A lot of kind of commitment to getting, you gotta have that kind of an idea to start with and then kind of really know what to do. All right, so I gotta go get my medicines. So let me turn my alarm off. So I will be right back. So I gotta take just a couple minutes here. I gotta go get my medicines and I'll be back in about 5 minutes, all right? So 5 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, so we are back and ready to go. One thing I was thinking about while I was taking care of business was let's work on a little bit of the plant life. So I'm thinking about clearing off a little bit of scaffolding so that we can get a bit of an idea on how everything looks from a distance. I know, I wish I could have found Jelly. I know, because when we come back, it's usually Team Jelly. But unfortunately, when Jelly's on the ground, I can't get her. My air is like not working. It's making me hard to breathe. Let me hold 1 second. Okay, so Jelly was on the ground, so I can't reach her. So if she's on my bed or something like that, I could get her, but if she's on the ground, like I can't reach her, unfortunately. All right. Ha ha ha, that's looking good. Like I feel like it's getting there. I may cut the flow eventually and maybe move this back like 1 or 2 blocks so it's not kind of sticking out, just kind of flowing on the outside of the rock, if that makes any sense. I would like it to kind of feel like it's slowly, worked its way within the rock. Over time, it's eroded the bank and it's worked its way in. So we might do that. But for now, I want to take a quick pit stop and work on the landscaping just a little bit. I want to plant some big spruce trees around it to really kind of give it that nice feel. So that's what I kind of want to work on for a little bit now. There we go. Let's have our last bit of steak. There we go. Awesome, we got one steak left. Do we have anything else? We'll have to go down in a moment to get something to eat. to go get something. Oh, get out of my inventory. Get out of my inventory for now. I'll come and organize those chests later. And we can get rid of quite a bit of dirt. There we go. I'll organize you later. We got one single piece of diorite left, a little bit of stained glass. All right, and then let's get out some of this. There we go. I think we have some more in that chest over there. All right, good, sweet. Okay, so my idea is to kind of add a bunch of the 2x2 pine trees. So spruce to be more specific. So I want to get some of those in there. So let me head down and see if I can get a little bit more of our bones. There we go. There's some more bones. Awesome. Hey, come back. Get back to my inventory. There we go. Sweet. Okay, good. So let's get back to work. How do I not get bored of Minecraft? How do I not get bored on Minecraft? I don't know. I've always said that kind of doing a big project like the roller coaster, something like that, having like a large scale kind of project to work on, like it always keeps me interested. It keeps me kind of going and stuff. But the biggest thing is you guys, like you want to see different things, and it keeps me inspired. It keeps me inspired to keep trying to do things and to kind of build the biggest and best things that I know how to, and that's kind of what keeps me into Minecraft is you guys, you know, pushing me to do new and better things all the time. That's totally why I love Minecraft and keep kind of doing it. Not only do, you know, if I didn't have a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel and stuff, I would still play Minecraft, but you guys pushed me harder and harder all the time to do bigger and better things, and that always keeps me super motivated and pumped to keep working on Minecraft. All right, there we go. And then right over here, just working on kind of laying out the basic area where I want some of the trees. Now, right over here is where the path's gonna kind of lead, and we'll do like a bridge down there somewhere. So I don't want to do something too close to there. So I'll probably just do maybe a single tree in that area and maybe just some singles here. But yeah, let's kind of grow these guys all up and get them going. Here we go, looking fancy. Looking fancy. I don't know if this one will grow. Oh no, it will. So one thing I like to do is come back and update these trees. See how they're just a little bit bland vanilla trees? Let's step back just a bit and look. I like to kind of go in there and add some additional, you know, branches going down and things like that. Let's see. Are you going to PAX East? No, unfortunately I'm not. I just can't make the travel. Flying is still out of the question for me at this point. I'm working on it. Really am working on it. Hopefully maybe by summer I'll have something worked out. The problem is to fly I need an oxygen concentrator. I can't, you know, of course bring an oxygen tank. I can't breathe at that altitude that a plane is pressurized at. So I need an oxygen concentrator. And those are very, very expensive. And so kind of working on that, seeing if there's any way of getting insurance and stuff like that to pay for these. They don't usually like to. So it's kind of a struggle to try to figure that out. And it's kind of a pain. It's a big pain. It's a massive pain, and get really frustrating. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It would make life a lot easier to be able to fly again and not have to drive places everywhere. So, you know, if I want to like head down to Southern California, it's like 4 or 5 days worth of travel to get down, to go back and forth. So it's really tough, like when there's like a convention or something to do. It takes a while. So I don't know. I really want to go to Florida. Totally want to see the stuff there. You know, look at the Kennedy Space Center. They've got some new stuff there I'd love to see, but got to work on that oxygen concentrator. What do I have to eat? Well, I technically don't eat anything because I'm fed by a feeding tube. Now, I am allowed to have maybe just a small, like popsicle, kind of like a Slurpee, stuff like that. So those are kind of the things that I'm allowed to eat once in a while. Sometimes I can have like just a small taste of something and then kind of spit it out sometimes. But I am actually technically not allowed to eat anything, but with the exception of sometimes you can have like popsicles, things like that. But yeah, I don't have lunch, breakfast, dinner, stuff like that. No. Like once in a while I have like a bite of a fish cracker or something like that just to get like a new taste in my mouth. But yeah, I don't need to eat because I'm fed by a feeding tube. It's kind of a bummer. You miss things. You miss things like eating and stuff like that a lot. A lot. Okay, getting that all settled around here. What I'm super worried about is this year, my NJ feeding tube is wearing out, and to replace that I might have to have another surgery, which is kind of like a bummer. But hopefully I'll know very, very much ahead of time that that's going to happen, and I'll be able to make some content beforehand and be able to at least have, you know, some videos up and stuff like that, so there's no real dry spell on the channel, because that would not be a good thing. I have had this since 2005, I believe. I believe I've had this since 2005. It's been a slow progression, so it's not like it was all sudden at once. Like I always feel bad when people like the next day they wake up and, or you know, they were injured in something and like they go from, you know, being normal, you know, having normal functions and then having nothing. But mine's been kind of a slow, gradual thing. All right, on a happier note, look at that face. Look at that face I just put in the chat. Isn't that the most amazing thing you've ever seen? Look at that cat's face. Like, don't you just want to, like, give it a hug? Don't you just want to give that cat a hug? Okay. There we go. I have one piece of steak left. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. Let's start getting some of these more trees. But I think this will start to look good now. Once we get the landscaping, the trees, things like that in, looks super fancy. You know, we've been sleeping pretty regularly here so that we don't have any bobs. Poor Claire and her bob, her fan club, her bob fan club. All right, let's see here. I'll put that right there. Add, let's see, hashtag add. Okay, we will. All right. Let's see, put some trees along here. Will look super fancy. There we go. Yes, that is the bright side. That is very much the bright side. That is. Are we out? And yes, we are. Do we have any more bone meal? Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Here we go. But the trees, I think they'll look nice. Like I talked about before, I want to go up on the trees and add some more branches and stuff like that. Kind of gives them a little bit nicer, more customized feel like we've done over there on some of those trees. There we go. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't get out of here. Please surrender me from your grasp. There we go. Awesome. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we need to work up there. Do you see that little point up there? I want to start working a little bit on that side. And then carry the rock maybe along here too. I think if we add the stone here, it'll kind of blend this area a little bit and almost create kind of a gorge feel, kind of like a gorge, similar to kind of where I live, where we have these big kind of stone cliffs forming kind of a gorge between a river. Sweet. So let's get back there. Oh, we're out of trees. Back to the tent. This tent is becoming like an icon of Scarland. The green tent. It's like becoming like an icon of Scarland, the classic green tent. For a long time, the tree farm was kind of the icon of Scarland. Now I feel it's the green tent. I feel it's the green tent. The tent we built in one episode, and oh man, that's funny. It's like now this is the icon of Scarland, this crazy tent. There we go. Where would I go if I had anywhere to go? So if I had a ticket to go anywhere in the world, Blue Eyes ass, where would I go? I think I would probably either go to Japan or New Zealand. I think those are like two places that I would like to go right now. There's places in Europe I would like to go, but Disneyland Paris is not as cool as Tokyo Disneyland. So I'd probably go, if I was going to go to a Disney park, I'd probably go to Japan. And there's lots of cool stuff to see in Japan too, but I really want to go to Tokyo Disneyland, especially Tokyo Seas. Ooh. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I'd probably go to New Zealand, number one. Like, as a photographer, there's so many amazing opportunities there to see and amazing things to take pictures of. Like, I'd probably go there. Now, I do like Australia. I like Australia. The only problem is a lot of snakes. I'm not a big fan of snakes. Not a big fan of snakes at all. Really hate snakes with a passion. Oh, that's not going to work out. I got to get rid of that. So maybe if there was like a day, like there was like a no snake day in Australia, totally go to Australia. I was talking to a guy from Australia and I was telling him that exact thing. I'm like, I can't go. There's too many snakes. And he's like, I'm like 27 years old and I've never seen a snake in my life. I'm like, or never seen a snake, you know, in the wild. And I was like, all right, he may be tricking me, but all right. Definitely, we can go to Tokyo Disneyland together. That'd be awesome. I know there's oh man, that the Disney Seas park, or is it Disney Seas or Tokyo? I think it's Disney Seas actually. Oh man, that looks just absolutely amazing. Like the artistry of that volcano. Oh man, that artistry to put that thing together, the artists, and man, that volcano. So if you're unfamiliar, so in Tokyo there's Tokyo Disneyland, really awesome park. Like some of the things that the Disney parks in the United States have kind of let go, certain standards, stuff like that. Tokyo Disney still got them, like those high standards and stuff like that. Their budgets are for their rides are always higher than the American and the Europe parks, stuff like that. Absolutely amazing place. But they have a, can I still not get this planted here? I want a tree here, and I'm not going to give up. Totally not going to give up. Not going to give up. Not going to give up. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Success. But anyway, like I was saying, like their budgets are always super high when it comes to building and stuff. So they have this amazing park called Tokyo Disney Seas, and it's got a volcano as the centerpiece. And then from that volcano, oh, that's going to be really cool once we add custom branches and additional, thickness to the base of the tree. But it's really cool park, and it's got the volcano. It's got a couple rides built within it. It's got a kind of a unique Indiana Jones ride, similar to the one in Anaheim, but with some kind of different touches to it. It's cool. I always wanted to go there. There we go. Awesome. Maybe Minecon will be in Japan. I'll have an oxygen concentrator. It'd be totally sweet. That'd be the best, combining a best of both worlds there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, the problem with the concentrators is there's a certain one that, like, there's some that are a little bit cheaper that that do a pulse flow dose, but I need a continuous flow dose, and that's been the tricky part that doctors have had trouble finding. That's the kind of tricky part. How long am I planning on streaming for? A little bit longer. I want to kind of get a little bit more of the landscaping done here, get some more trees planted. I don't think we'll do the custom trees right now, but we'll probably get to that eventually. So we'll get a little bit more work to do. Just a little bit more work. There we go. And let's see. I don't have any ice on me, but I think I can make up for that with a little bit of that. Sweet. Okay, all right. We'll definitely take a look at the fishing cabin super soon. Super duper soon. Okay, I'm liking the trees. Nice, got a nice foliage around here. It looks like there's going to be a kind of a blank spot right here, so I want to head up here and maybe add an additional tree. Oh, no, not that. Not that, Scar. What are you doing? There we go. Come on, there you go. And then put that along here. And that's out. We are totally out. So we'll have to come back for you. Okay. All right. I like where we're going now. I like having at least the trees down. That's giving this area a little much more foresty feel. Our chest is completely hidden now. So let's get rid of all of that and let's put the final touches on our terraforming. So let's get out the final things we need. Let's get a little diorite. There we go. Let's get out a little andesite. Do we have any? Let's see, we don't. So let's go get some more rock and stuff like that. So we can finish kind of the rock. So what I'll do is I'll take some half slabs and I will put some cobblestone under there. It kind of gives it a crumbly feel to the rock. All right, so let's get some more of those supplies. And I kind of feel like the sun's about to set, and I think it is. So let's head in here. Go. Raw mutton. Here we go. Raw mutton. That's all we got left, my friends. It's all we got left. It's all we got left to our name. It's all we got left. Okay, and then let's grab out some ice. Grab out some snow. Beautiful. Okay.